all around this is just stupid.
Telling the truth.
Well, you gave a version of what happened.
What I've done these last 2 weeks, it really hit me hard Thanksgiving morning when I woke up and realized that I wasn't gonna be able to see my kids for the holiday.
Did you really think I was going to buy your story?
I'm gonna be honest with you, no.
Then why'd you keep doubling down?
I don't know. I've got kids that I want to be able to see.
Had you just told the truth?
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to say before I sentence him? Sentence you to...
The story starts confident, but it's the kind of confidence that fades the second the judge stops reacting and just listens. You can feel the room tighten when the explanation doesn't land. And once that first version breaks, everything after it sounds like damage control. Judge Simpson isn't buying the vibe for even a second. He's letting the silence do the work.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed, state your name for the record, please.
Timothy Reed III.
This was adjourned out due to a bond violation for a tether tamper. I am asking the court if Mr. Reed can plead no contest to that for potential criminal and civil liability.
I'm not going to have no problem. I will not have a problem with a no contest plea to the violation, although I have some concerns that there is not an admission as to what he may have done in this particular case, because initially I was receiving information that he had not cut the strap, but...
I'll tell you, Mr. Reed, I think is ready for that. My advice to him is a no contest plea because of this, the liability. He was informed when the tether was placed that if he tampers with it, he can be charged. I know Your Honor have seen people be charged. So that's my concern right now, is with the potential of that.
Okay, that I understand what your concern may be. I'm just telling you how I'm going to be viewing that, because as I look at the pictures, it's clear to me it's cut. It's also clear to me that explanation of it being, I think it was a Milwaukee knife, it doesn't fit, because the pants would have had to have then been ripped, and his excuse that there were then 2 pair of socks is just not. So.
Well, given that,
I'll accept there's no contest plea to the violation. I'm not saying that I won't.
Yeah. Would Your Honor give me a chance to speak with him in holding, and he can decide what he wants to do given what the court has said?
I think because we have to wait, because we got one Spanish at the end. Anyway, back. Okay, yeah, I'll take it back.
Okay. Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Penny on behalf of Mr. Reed, who is approaching. State your name for the record, please, Mr. Reed.
Timothy Reed III.
All right.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Excuse me. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with Mr. Reed in holding. I have explained all of his options, and I think he wants to move forward and admit to the violation today.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
You did not, and the violation would be that the tether was cut.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you admit to that.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say before I sentence him on this?
I'm going to let him speak on his own behalf. After our hearings prior to the holiday, he did call me and kind of give me the lowdown on everything. I think he's incredibly remorseful for not being completely frank with myself and Your Honor. He's been in custody for 2 weeks now. He knows he needs to be better, is dedicating himself to doing that moving forward. He really does want to get out of custody and get back to work to support his children. He said this is the amount of time he's been away from his children, and that's been one of the hardest things that he's had to experience during this whole ordeal. But I think the time that he's had to think has really put things into perspective. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Reed, because I think hearing from him directly will emphasize that.
Go ahead.
So yes, I did intentionally cut the tether, but once I did it, something snapped in my head, and I realized I was like, what am I doing? Like, I know this is wrong, and I immediately got a hold of the emergency tether line. I called them, told them, what happened, and they had me send.
Well, you gave a version of what happened.
Yeah, a version instead of telling the truth, which I definitely need to do point blank, because when you don't tell the truth, it just makes things worse. I did send pictures in. I still went to community corrections the next morning to get a new tether and still showed up to court. I've definitely had a lot of time to reflect on what I've done these last 2 weeks. It really hit me hard Thanksgiving morning when I woke up and realized that I wasn't going to be able to see my kids for the holiday. And then I called my sister to ask if the kids were going to be at my family's Thanksgiving. And then when I found out that they weren't and I wasn't going to be able to talk to them that day, that also hit me really hard. And realizing that I don't take accountability for my own actions and actually do what I'm supposed to, it's never going to get any better.
Did you really think I was going to buy your story?
I'm going to be honest with you, no.
Then why'd you keep doubling down?
I have no idea, sir.
I mean, I'm looking at the cut on it, and I had it pretty much figured out.
Yeah, I even got super glue from the store to try to super glue it back together. And then I realized that wasn't working. So
The super glue line is one of those moments where you hear it and you immediately look for the judge's face, because that's the whole verdict right there. Not anger, not yelling, just that flat, tired look like you really said that out loud in here. And the defendant keeps talking like he can charm his way back into credibility. It's almost worse that he admits it didn't work.
And I just need him released so I can work and pay rent.
I understand that, but you also understand how it turned out that he ended up in custody.
Yeah, that's his decision. I mean, that was his.
No,
Oh, that. No, anyways, but seriously, like, if I become homeless again, because I can't pay rent, the only way my kids can be safe and still be able to go to school, because shelters are probably full right now, is that he goes back to his sisters, because we have a great co-parenting thing where he takes them on the weekends. His sister already agreed, because she knows the situation, to take the kids, but he has to be there. I have no help. My dad's in Serbia. My mom's unreliable. My car has been broken down for months now. I don't have anywhere to go with my kids. I can manage myself, but I can't manage myself with my kids because I don't have any support.
I understand, and quite frankly, back on the 17th, I wish I hadn't had to do what I did.
And I think he, at this point, has learned. He is pretty, I think he's just manic, and that's probably why he did that, to be honest.
What?
Manic. He has bipolar. Well,
All right. Okay.
I'm being serious.
Well, he's going to get out.
Okay.
Okay.
Can it be before Friday?
Getting out of jail?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to let him go today.
Oh.
You want me to keep him till Friday?
No.
You got something to do?
No. I ended up getting a new job. It's only part-time, but I work Friday, and they don't go to school on Fridays.
I sentenced him to 14 days, credit 14 served, which
Okay.
stated his previous bond conditions.
Thank you.
All right.
I really appreciate
He will be
it.
out as of today at whatever point the jail releases him.
Okay.
Okay?
I really appreciate it. I'm serious.
Not a problem. All right.
I'm just stressed.
Yes. All right. Take care.
Then the energy shifts so hard it's whiplash. All the jokes evaporate the second she starts speaking, because she's not performing. She's just trying to hold it together. And you can tell the judge feels the weight of that, too. Not sympathy in a soft way. More like the room suddenly remembers there are real people attached to this mess. 4. By the end, it doesn't feel like a clean win for anybody. It feels like the judge is choosing the least destructive option in front of him, even if the defendant clearly earned the hard version of this. And that's what makes it tense, because you're watching consequences spread past the person who caused the problem. Would you have kept him in, or made the same call to protect the kids?